Thank you for joining us again today. We hope everyone had a great day, and as Her Majesty said earlier, we are happy that the southern part of our kingdom is still here and not blowing into Kansas or Oklahoma. So we're happy that things are calming down and we're getting back to whatever normal is, at least for the craziness that is this last week that the world keeps throwing at us. We have a lot going on this evening, and like we said, it's going to be an interesting one. So thank you for being patient with us, and let's have a good time. Let's have some fun.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I believe that the autocrats for today's event, Lady Sophia and the Honorable Lord Aslak, would like a moment in court to speak about the day.
Please.
Their Majesties call before them, Lady Sophia and Honorable Lord Aslak.
Your Majesties, may I address your court?
Yes, please.
I just really want to thank everybody for attending today, and I hope everybody found this new format as user-friendly as possible. We really appreciate your patience as we hammer this thing out. Anybody has any comments, questions, any feedback of any kind, please feel free to email us at socialmedia@artemisia.sta.org. We would love to know what you liked, what you didn't, and we'll just continue to improve this as we go. There are so many people that we have to thank for the virtual hub itself. Our Kingdom's Web Minister, Cote, the social media deputies, Ramon, and our YouTube deputy, Prax, and all the social media officers who absolutely plastered this thing all over Facebook and made it really accessible. As for Harvest of the Crown itself, we have so many moving parts that wouldn't have been possible without the contributions of many people in both the Shires of Cote, Ciel, and Wyrm. So we just want to thank them. Most of all, Alice, as my co-autocrat, you are the tamer of Zoom, I swear. We could not have these classes without you, and we really appreciate your help. Of course, thank you to our teachers and hosts that made everything run beautifully. Thea, Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, this is going to be a really smooth court. It's going to be fantastic. We're getting closer and closer all the time to the real thing, and I couldn't thank you enough.
Your Majesties, may I address the court? Thank you. Cote Ciel has been super happy to be part of this and get the classes part of this going. As I said in morning court, we have a couple of championships that were waiting since April, but we do now have a new heavy champion. I would like to give 3 vivats for Eric Deschamps for being the new Cote Ciel heavy champion. Vivat! Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Eva?
The Bard of Cote Ciel has still yet to be named, as 30 minutes after court, we will have our Bardic Championship. Though, if you are not a member of Cote Ciel, you cannot be our Bard, you can be our populist choice. And there is actual Viking artifacts that will be the prize. So do not miss Cote Ciel's Bardic Championship, very much following court. I would also be remiss if I did not thank Sir Bartholomew Hightower for running our heavy championship, and for Honorable Lady Simone for organizing our class list. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you both for doing such a wonderful job today, and for being the first to delve into this newer format of trying to running an event from two different ends of the kingdom. We very much appreciate it, and we are very happy with how it is turning out. Thank you both, and thank you everybody who's put in work on this. We know even though it's still a virtual event, it still takes a lot of people to make it go off, and we really do appreciate everyone for their time and patience and knowledge to make these events happen. Thank you.
Your Majesties, 3 cheers for the people he keep messaging me when I'm in the middle of court, and also for today's autocrats of this fantastic event. Yes?
Yes.
Vivat!
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 Viva!
Vivat!
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 Got so good. Look at that. Gave me chills. Gave me chills. Your Majesties, I believe you have need of the presence of someone in your court.
Yes.
Their Majesties would call before them at this time Ambrose Norwich.
Paging to the white phone.
To the SCA phone, please. Are they here? Can we see that person here?
Your Majesties, we'll see if we can get him into court.
Okay.
Well, thank you for running to his encampment for us.
Would you like to go on, Your Majesties, or? Okay. Although she was just talking to us, Your Majesties, I believe Lady Sophia would like to speak on behalf of the Shire of Wyrm about their champions that they had today. Or
Yes, please.
this week. Okay. Their Majesties call before them, Lady Sophia.
Yep. Time is relative.
It's still March, right?
Yes. Was it the
700
168th day? Something like that?
Feels like.
Where's she going?
I'm here. I just need video.
Okay.
Yeah, it's telling me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, well, not later. There we go.
There you go.
Sorry about that. Okay, so the Shire of Wyrm had 2 tournaments that they couldn't have earlier in the year. The first was thrown weapons. It was actually held a couple weeks ago. We had 11 throwers, 2 of which have been playing the SCA less than a year. The other 5 are less than 6 months. So our top 3 were my Lord Michael of Wyrm with a score of 100. In second place, Lord Ian McKellar with a score of 101. And our victor was Lord Ari Damascene with a score of 137. This is the beautiful boar spear that our champion will get to carry. And we just want to thank His Excellency Hogar for being our past champion and for getting us this picture today. We also have a scroll. The calligraphy was done by Sir Audie Aptham, and the illumination by Her Honorable Lady Allison Pamela. So if you'd like to read that, that would be fabulous.
Make sure I'm not muted. I'm not. When the dwarves crafted the mighty spear Gungnir, they knew that although the weapon was powerful, the true strength lay with Odin's skill and prowess as its wielder. So it is with the skill of Lord Ari Damascene, whose prowess outshone all others at our thrown weapons tournament. Thusly do we declare him the thrown weapons champion for the Shire of Wyrm. Done this August 29th, Anno Societatis 55, being 2020 in the common reckoning, Allison Seneschal.
Thank you very much. We also had an armored tournament. We had a double-breasted round robin, 4 fighters. The final 2 were Lord Ian McKellar and Lord Ari Damascene. And Lord Ian was our victor. We'd like to thank our previous champion, and this is the lovely Bam that he will get to carry for this year and then have a tournament next year. We also have a scroll for that, if you would please.
Even as pestilence stalks these lands, we stand ready to face that rider and all his fellow horsemen. Against famine we have filled our larder, and against war and death we held a tournament to select our Shires champion. Thusly do we praise Lord Ian McKellar for his prowess on the field and declare him the armored champion of the Shire of Wyrm. Done this day, September 8th, Anno Societatis 55, being 2020 in the common reckoning, Allison Seneschal.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
My good co-host, did we, Your Majesties, that Ambrose will not be able to join us today. He is currently at the salt mines.
Well, we do need more salt. I suppose we will try and catch him on another day.
So everybody else.
Shush. Shush. We want his banishment, award to be a surprise.
Your Majesties, your current Kingdom Bard of Artemisia, Her Excellency Amanda Dispenser, has arranged some performances for this evening. May we call upon her to introduce the performances?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Their Majesties would call forth Her Excellency Amanda Dispenser.
Your Majesties, thank you for allowing me time in your court.
Thank you for being here. That is quite a fine steed you have there.
Well, if you would gaze upon the screen now, you will see that we have a bounteous harvest. And did your Majesties wish to have any portion of it as tax, I have more than I could possibly use in this or any other lifetime.
I'm glad to hear that your harvest has been bountiful this year. We need some good news.
Indeed it has. I would ask that I be allowed to, first of all, thank your Majesties for the opportunity to highlight and give a stage to some of our bards. And as your current bard, I would like to start off and offer a bit of entertainment ourselves as we start this event.
We would love that.
If I might include Lord Robert Dispenser the Younger and Lord Jonathan Dispenser, as well as Milady Aaliyah Dispenser.
Oh,
the song is Turning of the Seasons by Adelaide de Beaumont. They tell a tale at harvest time
of a man they call John Barleycorn,
a young man cut down in his prime,
so that his soul might be reborn. The seed is placed into the ground,
and as the seasons turn around,
he rises up to greet the sky,
only to be cut down by the harvest. Round the seasons come and go,
the seasons come and go.
Mighty
ole,
the reap of what you sow, then you will climb, and then it's time to be ready for the harvest. John Barleycorn, he pays the price,
our daily bread and grain to yield,
cut down like a sacrifice,
like youth upon the battlefield. What a gift he has to give,
that he might die that we might live.
Man can know no greater love,
and we enjoy the blessings of the harvest. Round the seasons come and go,
the seasons come and go.
What you sow,
ready for the harvest.
And in the gather do you feel?
One more turning of the wheel.
Remember when you sow the seed,
The nectar fills the reaper's blade.
Then your life becomes indeed
The corn is turned, the choice is made.
for every darkness comes the light.
For every dawning comes the night.
And as you feast and drink your fill,
Remember that it's only till the harvest. Round the seasons come and go.
The seasons come and
High and
go.
mighty are laid
High and
low.
mighty are laid
And
low.
will reap what you sow. You will climb, and then it's time to be ready for
Ready for
the harvest.
As always, you are absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, thank you.
Our honor, Your Majesties. And I have many others that are looking forward to being able to share their skills with your kingdom.
And we are excited to hear them.
Thank you very much, and we miss all of your faces. It's great to see them,
It is.
even at this distance. Thank you all.
Your Majesties, I have received word that Ambrose might be able to join us, but really briefly. So keep my eye out for that.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
And then would you like to speak about the pandemic archery shoot, Your Majesties?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine too.
Yes.
Also, Majesties, I'd like to actually just read this into court that Marcello is a jerk. He's sharing pictures of food on my Facebook and asking if I want to come to his court. So Marcello is a jerk. It's been read into court.
Okay.
Not a controversial stance.
Right. I mean,
we do love Marcello. Don't
Right.
get me wrong.
he's sharing pictures of food, people. Just want you all to remember this. Just want you to remember this. Okay. Your Majesties, I believe their excellencies of Lochsallen do wish to have some time in court this evening. May we call upon them?
Yes,
that would
please.
be perfect.
Your excellencies of Lochsallen.
Pray heed the words of their excellencies of Lochsallen.
Our camera is blocked. Are we on?
I can't tell.
You are on.
Okay. Because nothing goes smoothly.
Well, it's saying that it's giving us a warning. Hold on. Start my video. Click yes. Okay, there we
We
go.
can see you. You're on for sure.
Okay. So before all the mess of what's going on happened, I had made plans to give some gifts out at different events and spread them out over the year. But I just wanted to kind of say thank you to the people that helped me get into pewter casting. And so I want to thank Duchess Claire for her help at Estrella, showing me how to do carving, and Baroness Juliana for helping me figure out what the stones were and how to do them. Baroness Casmira for showing me how to tell the proper stone from that was safe to use. And Baroness Una for helping me cast my first cast ever. And I've gotten these. I can't see if they're on the screen. These are carving tools for stone carving. And I've got a set for each of them.
And I'd like to say that we had some baronial storage unit moving that had to happen today. So I got to attend one class this morning. Thank you, Anchorette, for teaching the buttonhole class. It was a lot of fun. And so much easier than I thought it was going to be. But it's been a very good day, and I hope everybody has had fun with their classes and all the things that are going on. And we miss you all. We'll see you when we can. Wear your masks. Thank you.
Your Majesties, I do believe we have a late guest into the court. May we call them forward? Their Majesties would call before them Ambrose Norwich.
Sorry, one moment.
You're fine.
We apologize for interrupting your work at the salt mines.
There you go. No, not a problem. Just trying to use my phone.
Right?
We have that same problem all the time. So we have heard lovely, lovely good things of you, in spite of the fact that you were associated with Her Excellency Varya, which we should discuss at a later date. But we have heard about all the fantastic things you have been doing. Is it true that you write plays?
Yes, Your Majesty, it is.
Are they any good?
I like to think so.
Okay, well, confidence in your work is always important. We also know that you make other things. We know that you've been busy making clothes and chairs and learning absolutely everything you can. And upon talking with Varya, we learned a little tidbit, and we felt like maybe that needed to be rectified. Fia?
To all unto whom these letters come, cease your efforts and pay heed to the words of the monarchs of Artemisia, Damon and Veronique. The Order of the Golden Maple Leaf was established in ancient times by our noble predecessors to recognize and honor those subjects of Artemisia who have shown exemplary efforts in the advancement of the arts and sciences. Thus does it please us to pluck the noble Ambrose Norwich from amongst his peers and acknowledge his surpassing skill by creating him a companion of the Golden Maple Leaf. Let none dare contest our will in this matter, as it is well and justly done. Attested to by our hands this 12th day of September, Anno Societatis 55, being the year 2020 in the Common Era, Damon, Rex, Veronique, Regina.
So with all these good works, we felt that it was time that you be recognized for that work. But in this recognition, we charge you to go forward and continue your good works. But now you have to be a good example about it.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I'm really humbled by this.
Thank you for your hard work. We're excited to see what comes next.
Thank you.
For the newest member of the Order of the Golden Maple Leaf, 3 cheers. Vivat!
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 Joyous noise. Your Majesties, I believe their Excellencies of Thousand Eyes would like to address the populace and give an announcement. Their Excellencies of 1,000 Eyes, Baron Stefan and Baroness Amber.
I'm trying to start video, but host has disabled it.
Okay.
I turn it off. I don't like it. It's coming.
Oh, there we go.
All right, can you see us? Can you hear us?
Oh, don't make them sick.
Oh my
Go ahead.
gosh. Okay. Hi. Thank you, Your Majesties, for allowing us to come into your court today. We are so happy to be here. This is a wonderful and joyous occasion. And what we have to share with the populace is we do have an event coming up in November. And that is our Baroness birthday. That is our signature event. We have some really exciting stuff to do. So this will be a first. What we're going to do is going to be half online and it's going to be half real life. So we'll have the online portion for all the ANS, and then we're also going to have games. But wait, there's more. We're going to have a feast. So you can come over. We're going to have feasts that you can buy and take home. Guess what? you can also pay your taxes. Their Majesties are in great need of taxes. This isn't free, you know? I mean, so you can pay your taxes, pick up a feast, and we have some really great site tokens that I can't wait to give out. So please, November 21st, Baronial birthday, we can all be there and we can have feast together. Take the feast, join us online. Gosh darn it, we're really excited about it. So thank you, Your Majesty. That was our event, or our thing for today.
I can't compete with that.
Sorry, I'm excited.
It's good to know your limits.
Right?
All right.
Thank you for your excitement and for continuing to find new and different and wonderful ways to keep us together as a community and to play and to do what we do. We did hear a little bit about this last night, and it's definitely an interesting and new idea.
I thought I was going insane. I checked the live stream on Facebook for a minute, and then I heard Baroness Amber talking a second time, and none of you could see me, but I literally was like, who's talking? What is it? So the live stream is working.
Okay, good.
I know, well, it says I'm broadcasting live. I'm getting some messages that saying it's not. I will see what I can do about that. Okay. In the meantime, Your Majesties, I believe you have need with another individual.
Yes, please.
Okay. Their Majesties would call before them Seraphina Rose.
I believe she is also not on, but I can probably procure her.
Well, thank you.
It's just that kind of a day, apparently, Majesty.
It will be that day.
It is to be that day. And if that's the case, and we are trying to procure her presence, the Barony of Sentinel's Keep, I believe Your Majesty would like some time in court this evening.
Please.
Absolutely.
Pray heed to the words of their excellencies Morgan and Contaran.
Well, as always, it's good to see everyone, even if it's not in person. We have one announcement. Our term as Baron and Baroness is slowly coming to an end. And we would like to invite everyone to Harvest Court, the 3rd of October. Logistics are still being worked out, but we would enjoy seeing everyone, even if it is virtual. Once everything's worked out, then we'll post the particulars. But that's all we have.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellencies of Sentinel's Keep. Your Majesty, I believe Her Excellency of Arnhold would also like to address the populace this evening.
Please.
Please.
Even real in support of Her Excellency Varia.
So we are also having an excellent event in the next few months. Like we haven't had any before, but apparently our barony likes having events online. So we will be doing Peasants Revolt. What happened to the peasants after the Great Plague? Join us and find out. Also, even Varia made a bag. What does it hold? It holds my helmet. It's a very good bag. If you see this laying about without me, it's Varia's. Give it back to her. Also, to complete the set, Master Ulrich Grimwolf has finished this last chest. It is being presented to Their Excellencies Thousand Eyes, who are an entire 12 feet away from me. It is a you stay there. So to complete the set, they have this lovely gift from an anonymous benefactor. But we all know Master Ulrich from Ontier has done a fabulous job for our kingdom. That's all. Everyone have a great day.
Okay. Real quick, on a complete tech level, if you're still having trouble with the Facebook Live, please let me know. It's showing playing, and I've got data from it, and it shows 17 people watching. Maybe refresh the window, but I believe it's still going. So, fingers crossed. I do believe, Your Majesties, at this point in time, Her Excellency Baroness Amanda has arranged another musical performance for her. May we turn the time to her?
Yes, please.
Your Excellency.
Thank you again, Your Majesties. Today I would like to highlight one of our brilliant bards and artisans. Her Excellency Praxilla Tarine is actually a world-renowned costumer and a model bush expert. She's a teacher, and as well as being a former champion of the Bardic Arts for Artemisia. And she has so graciously offered to perform one of her pieces for us. Your Excellency.
Hi. I know this is going to be an interesting song to sing today, but this is one of my very favorite things that we do here in Artemisia, the newcomers, offering them a token. I wrote this song about 4 years ago. It's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it. I'm here near some thrones, but I'm not sure just why. They tell me I'm honored for giving a try. You're new, and that's wonderful. Welcome, please stay and learn all the myriad games that we play. A tassel, a token, a coin from the Queen, to hold in my hands all the things that I've seen. The knights and the ladies, the banners and smiles, an invitation to come play for a while. There's axes and arrows to shoot and to fling. There's dancing and brewing and others who sing. Swords and steel flash in the afternoon sun. Each person has found their own way to have fun. A tassel, a token, a coin from the Queen, to hold in my hands all the things that I've seen. The knights and the banners and smiles, an invitation to come play for a while. I think that I'd like to paint on a scroll, take a handful of clay, I might make a bowl. Whatever I wish seems to have a home here, and trying them all may take many a year. A tassel, a token, a coin from the Queen, to hold in my hands all the things that I've seen. The knights and the ladies, the banner and smiles, an invitation to come play for a while. An invitation, please come play for a while. Thank you very much.
Vivat.
Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Your Majesties, I do believe you have another bit of business with a member of your populace, if we may call them forward.
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Is hoping their Majesties would call before them Thora Atterday, Thora of Arnhold.
No? Okay.
Your Majesties, this is Sarah von Feuerbach right now. I'm actually talking to Thora right now on Facebook, and she said that she was having trouble connecting to the Facebook Live. She just found it. I'll let her know to hop on the Zoom.
Okay. Sarah, I did post the Zoom link into the Facebook Live chat because people were asking for it. Just as a reminder, you can always come into Zoom. Everybody's welcome. So looks like Thora might be on her way in. Just one moment. How's everybody doing? It's great, right? Still got a long ways to go.
We'll get there.
We will, all together.
Yeah.
There she is. Your Majesties. Thora of Arnhold.
Well, hello. Welcome to court. How are you? Muted.
No?
No, she's. Oh.
No, now she's muted. Now she isn't.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now we can.
How are you?
Hello, Your Majesties. I'm surprised and very well.
Breathe. It's okay to breathe.
That's one of the things with this format. If you think you get surprised getting called up into court when you're sitting in chairs at an event, it's much more surprising when you're like, hi, I'm on my couch. Oh, now I get to talk to the kingdom.
Well,
okay.
we had been trying to find where it was streaming to for about an hour now, so this was doubly surprising.
Yeah, your timing is spot on. We just started looking for you.
We have heard lovely, lovely things about you and your bardic arts.
Yes, I've heard similar things.
So are you ready to give a presentation now?
Oh, I could probably whip something up.
I really am being just mean. Although we would love to hear something from you the next time we get to see you and you're able to breathe and maybe get that adrenaline down a little bit.
Of course.
But as we were finding out about all the wonderful bardic you've been doing, we also found out another little tidbit, and frankly, I just can't let that stand. It's just not going to work for me. And so we had a conversation, and Fia?
We, Veronique, Queen, and Damon, King of Artemisia, have made ourselves familiar with the efforts and learning of our people. To make items of beauty and delight adds joy in our kingdom. These two things being done, we are minded to award Thora Atterday the Golden Maple Leaf in recognition of her skill in the arts and adding to the splendor of Artemisia. This done on the 12th day of September, Anno Societatis 55, being the Gregorian year 2020, Damon King, Veronique Queen.
Miss Thora, I am a huge, huge fan of the bardic arts and will do anything I can to support it. And I hope this helps to encourage you to continue on that path. And we're very excited to see what comes next for you.
I'm speechless, Your Majesties. Thank you.
No, thank you. We love to get to recognize the great things people are doing, and you are doing great things.
Oh my God.
Majesties, for the newest member of the Order of the Golden Maple Leaf, Vivat!
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 Oh, okay. Your Majesties, I believe their Excellencies of Griffin's Lair would like to address the populace.
Please.
Good people, hear now the mighty roar of the Baron and Baroness of Griffin's Lair, Shannon and Malatesta.
Good afternoon, Artemisia. Evening, day, night, wherever you are. Thank you, Your Majesties, for allowing us to have a moment. Your Excellency.
I would just like to announce that we're going to have some workshops in Griffin's Lair. Okay. Which include making bookmarks, scribble, painting on a scroll, wire rings, block carving, and printing note cards in making a bag. Watch our Griffin Lair page for more information on when those are going to be happening, but it's kind of like a make and take one. We'll send you the supplies, and then you get to make one for you and make one for the barony, which can then be given to the kingdom.
Largesse. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize a member of our populace Lady Otilia Vos was awarded our Griffin and Bow Award for archery. She's the second recipient of this order. And at the time, we did not have tokens for the order, so she did not receive her token. So we wanted to present it to her virtually in court. She's not available right now in court, but I wanted to take a moment to show off the medallion that we had done. I don't know if you can see it, obviously. And these were made by a new member of the barony, my Lord Lucas Litwallace, who deployed to Saudi Arabia today. So unfortunately, he can't join us either. But the man is an amazing artist, and we are so fortunate to have him here in Griffin's Lair, as are we fortunate to have Otilia and her fine work in Griffin's Lair. So I wanted to make sure that that was presented to her at this time. And that's pretty much it. Or do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else. We had a good day. We hope you have a good Bardic.
All the love. Thank you. That is all.
Thank you, Your Excellencies of Griffin's Lair. Your Majesty, their Excellencies of Bronzehelm would like to speak in court.
Herein opens the court of their Excellencies of Bronzehelm.
Hey everyone.
Hi. It's great to see everyone. Wish it could be in person, but this is a good second.
Yep, we've had a great day today. Attended a class. If you haven't seen the bags online, they are some amazing bags. And only know one in person, so I can't wait to see the rest of the bags in person. But looking forward to the rest of the evening and looking forward to see you all in person real soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Herein closes the court of their Excellencies of Bronzehelm.
Her Excellency Amanda is super on the ball, Your Majesties. We have another Bardic performance.
Yes, please.
Your Majesties, from the northern reaches of your kingdom, we have some of the most talented people that I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. And when I say I've had the pleasure of knowing this person, I've known him literally since he was, well, much, much smaller than he currently is. Sir Adiap Tam is one of the most well-traveled of your members of your kingdom, as well as being one of the richest sources of skill. If you want to have lace made, he's your man. If you wish to create a haven for fairies in which to live and dwell so that they will not bother your household or keep, talk to Adi. He's got you covered. And if you are looking for on-the-field acrobatics, he is your man. But beyond that, he has many bardic skills and talents, and he has graciously been willing, with mild little bits of arm twisting, to share those with you today. Adi, thank you so much.
What is this I spy? Is that a siren off the starboard? Men to starboard! It is a strange thing I see. Standing off in the distance, all my friends, so far away, yet so close I could reach and touch them. Now I dare say I know how siren draw men to their death. Be still a moment. Men, stay the sails. I would linger. A song perhaps, and then we be on our way. A song of togetherness and of good times. The known world remembers middle laughter and tears. the dream we've been dreaming for many long years. And in celebration we gather as then, to be certain our dream comes alive once again. So sing vivat the dream, may it live long, in hearts and in poetry, stories and songs. For all men need a dream as we all can, and each time that we gather, we dream it again. Chivalry, courtesy, honor and love are ideals that we cherish, all others above. Ideals are a fire in the hearts of all men, and each time that we gather, we live it again. So sing vivat the dream, may it live long, in hearts and in poetry, stories and songs. For all men need a dream as we all can, and each time that we gather, we live it again. Each lord needs a lady to strengthen his arm, each lady a lord for to keep her from harm. His love and the dream brings together all men, and each time that we gather, we live it again. So sing vivat the dream, may it live long, in hearts and in poetry, stories and songs. For all men need a dream as we all can, and each time that we gather, we live it again. The known world remembers me laughter and tears, the dream we've been dreaming for 55 years. And in celebration, we gather as then, to be certain our dream comes alive once again. So sing vivat the dream, may it live long, in hearts and in poetry, stories and songs. For all men need a dream as we all can, and each time that we gather, we dream it again. I cannot be lost to sirens today. To port, man the helm, make sail, we have far to go.
Thank you for that. That was fabulous.
How come he got a ship?
Right? I want a boat.
Why didn't he get it? I feel like I'm not getting paid right for this job, Your Majesties. But
bad news, girl.
Thanks, Audie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir
That
Audie.
was wonderful. You've made my life so much more interesting.
Can I have a boat?
Yeah, I know where to get one.
At Audie's house?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was wonderful. The one thing that we can say about these bardic performances is we love them. Thank you so much. The only thing the one downside is it does make us miss everyone so much more. Getting to see all of your wonderful faces and getting to share in your wonderful talents is amazing. But
Don't make the queen cry, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Your Majesties, we do have need for another member of your populace to attend you in court.
Let's see how it goes.
Fingers crossed. I think this one's going to go okay. Your Majesties, They call into their presence before them Lady Sophia. I think we have a good chance.
We know she's here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
Enjoying taking some time after all your hard work.
Exactly.
Oh, good. That's good, because we know that the hard work that you've put in as the social media officer is not the only hard work that you're doing. We also know that you are very well known for your knitting, and you have, before this pandemic locked us in, I know you had shown at Princess's Prize, which was lovely to get to see your work hands-on and really the quality of it and the things that you were doing. And that, among many things, is why we decided that we needed to,
At times, the hills and valleys of the lands of Artemisia have cast upon them things of great beauty, as they are by skill of a single being. When such things happen in our fair realm, we, Damon and Veronique, the rightful monarchs, take heed, forsaking other pastimes, to marvel at the glory laid before us. It is in appreciation for her skills in the fiber arts that we honor one such artisan whose work has greatly pleased us. We do name Sophia Boja, a companion of the Golden Maple Leaf during our reign as King and Queen, Anno Societatis 55.
So we were very, very surprised to hear that you did not have this accolade already, and decided that needed to be rectified. But as we've told the others, we are very excited to see where this takes you. This is a jumping off point, not an end. And we'd love to see what comes next for you.
I'm speechless. Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you.
It's an honor to continue.
For the newest member of the Order of the Golden Maple Leaf, Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat! You don't get as much joyous noise, so I have to do a little bit.
I just got a golden maple leaf.
Yes,
you did. Yes, you did.
Sorry, I was telling my son. He was like,
Okay.
what's going on?
Nice. You're still there, pal.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Your Majesties, we had a competition today.
Competition!
A competition?
A competition! Your Majesties, today was Bagathon!
Bagathon!
Every time, it's great. Oh, Your Majesties, today sparks the culmination of the fantastic month-long Bagathon challenge, in which artisans of your kingdom were challenged with making a bag of whatever sort they would like. And I know you have perused it. We've already seen Her Excellency Varia's bag. And remember, if you see that bag without Varia, make sure you take the bag and Varia to the same place. But we did have some stunning, beautiful displays of artistry today. And with your permission, Your Majesty, may I announce the recipient or the populist champion for Bagathon?
Please do.
My lord, man, I hope this is your SCA name. Probably not, though. But Richard Beasley, are you with us? Trying to see if I can find.
Maybe. Well, there we go.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Mr. Beasley, your bag was the populist choice for Bagathon today. Bagathon!
I'm overwhelmed.
Well, I hope you're not too overwhelmed because you and I now have to have a chat in which I am going to make you a bag. Not that you don't already have two. If you made two, everybody two. But I embossed. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's awesome.
It is a Copper Plague base, and it does say 2020 up here and Bagathon right there. And I will be making you a wool bag in your choice of color and attaching this to it so that you have the prize for Bagathon.
Bagathon!
Well, thank you so very much.
No, just your bag was super great. Thank you. So really quick, 3 cheers for the populist choice of Bagathon. Vivat!
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 And then I believe, Majesties, even though Richard was the populist choice, you also perused the offerings and have selected a king and queen's choice, I believe, and will also be giving fantastic prizes.
Yes, forthcoming.
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 Yes.
We are still currently working out the best way to get the things to the people, especially with the amount of things and people. So we promise once we have a system for that in place, we will let you know. But it is one of the logistical questions that has not yet been solved in this new realm of Ethereal Court. So we're working on that. That said, it was super great to see everybody's bags. We had some phenomenal bags. Remote, yours was gorgeous. I know it was the first time for you, but I couldn't pick you because, like, I love you and I know you, and that's total favoritism. So sorry. But you get a shout out. It was awesome.
Yeah.
The bag that I just fell in love with was actually Tatiana's bag out of Cote to Ciel. And that is going to be my queen's choice. It was absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, a lot of work put into it. If you have not had the opportunity to go see it, please do. Oh. It is absolutely worth it.
Yeah, you need to check that out.
So pretty. So that would be my choice.
For my choice, it went right in the wheel well. The bag that we saw earlier from Her Excellency Varya, her wonderful helmet bag is my choice for the bag for Bagathon. I thought it was straight, clean lines. I love the handwork on it, and it just looked like a great bag. There's Var. Yeah, no, I love it, Varya. Great job.
Your Majesties, for all of the participants in Bagathons, may we offer Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat! Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Vivat!
Congratulations to everyone who submitted, and keep an eye on the Artemisia interwebs because I hear there's going to be another challenge. That's right. Another challenge.
Oh, no.
I know. Mascapalooza, Bagathon, it'll be something cool.
Yeah.
Your Majesties, I believe you would like to speak to the populace about your pandemic shoot, though, speaking of masks and bags.
Masks and bags. That's an interesting,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a segue. We were lucky enough to have another pandemic shoot. The first one got such great results and so many people came out for it that Master Wyrm had gave us a shoot, the Hassenpfeffer shoot. You're welcome. I only speak English. And the results were amazing. There were 29 participants, actually 30 if you count. I'm pretty sure he's a ship. I'm sorry, Lordship William Thorson. Who did not want to be included in the scoring because he did not feel it was right because he was running it. But I will have you know that his scores were very, very good, as were the rest of the results. We're very excited. He sent me the top 5 scores out of the 29 participants, which is insane. And I love that people are coming out and getting involved. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you've got other ideas, send them to us. We will make them happen. So absolutely. Anyway, fifth place, we have Lord Wolfgang of Silverkeep, and he came in with a score of 41. In fourth place, we have Lady Alftis of Luxon with a score of 42. So you can see these are all really close. In third place, Mistress Tamsin of Silverkeep with a score of 43. In second place, we had Lord Vicencio out of Luxon, and I am so sorry I did not write down your score, but it is somewhere between 43 and 48. I know that's the answer. And most surprisingly, in first place is a brand new newcomer out of Sandworm. So new that we have a mundane name. His name is Jack Miller. And he did shoot for a score of 48. So we will absolutely be getting with you in the near future to get you a prize for that. And yeah, again, thank you everyone for participating, and let us know if you want to do some more. We'll see what we can make happen. So we were very excited to see that for the Archers of the Kingdom. And our thanks as always to William Thorson for his hard work and dedication and humility, and to Master Rurid as well. Did we lose Fia?
Nope, I think she's still there.
Oh,
yeah.
You were frozen on my screen.
I was frozen?
You were on my screen. Welcome back.
Well, hey. Hey there. I was just trying to, give you a moment.
No, you're great.
But, Your Majesties, I do believe Her Excellency has procured one final part of performance for this evening.
Oh, lovely.
Wonderful.
Your Majesties, I thank you again for the opportunity. Our last performer tonight is one who literally makes us look good. His skills behind the camera and all of the pictures that he has taken and posted have really spread the fame of Artemisia far and wide, as well as giving us something to, grab onto and say, I was there, look, there's a cool picture of me at this event. But beyond that, he creates music that creates memories. My Lord Vincenzo, thank you so much for your willingness to not only shoot at archery, but also to grace us with your gifts of song. I thank you, Your Majesties.
My video's disabled.
What is your participant name?
What's that?
You're good. You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I wanted everybody to look at my face for a minute, but now
That's
you
good.
are.
That's pleasant. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. You are ready. You're good to go.
Okay. I'm doing my best for the video. Thank you, Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, gentle populace. It's an honor to be here. Hopefully the video works and you can hear me. I had to sneak out back from work, so we'll see how this goes. First, I want to start off, no offense to, or in tribute to Master Aslak. I have a magic trick. I have a rock here. This is just an ordinary rock. You can see that. Watch this. Now it's gone. Yeah, thank you. Then I made this bag for the bag-a-thon. So we'll try it out here and see if it works all right. I'm going to do some juggling and Shakespeare. Ironically, she mentioned my photography and it's not doing well here, but we'll do what we can. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. 7 ages. First, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shiny morning face, creeping like a snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like a furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. And then the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded as the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick to quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut. And so he plays his part. The sixth sage shifts to the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and his pouch on side. His youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank. His big manly voice creeping again to childish treble. Pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Thank you.
Thank you for taking time out of Cult Minds to share that with us. That was fantastic.
Your Majesties, we have had some stunning display of artistry and bardic prowess this evening. May we give all of the performers 3 cheers.
Yes, please.
For the bountiful, wonderful talents of the bardic performers of Artemisia. Vivat!
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 Remember, if you are interested in doing a bardic performance during court, because we'd like to continue doing this, please seek out Her Excellency, Baroness Amanda, who is the current bard of Artemisia. I'm sure she would be happy to get you on the list so that we can continue sharing these talents with the known world. Your Majesties, I believe we do have business with another individual before we continue on for the final thing for this evening. Their Majesties call before them Maud Teller. We try to check the list ahead of time to see if you guys are in court. It's not as easy as when we just look out and see you at the event. Then sometimes it's not SCA names, it's real names, and then we try to put it all together, and there's Fast and Furious Facebook in background, and you just never know. I do not believe I see her in court, Your Majesty.
All right.
But someone, Serafina, might be trying to join us.
Okay.
It's fantastic. Any ETA on that, Mistress Juliana?
Probably a moment or so. We're trying to get her in.
Okay. All right. And I'm being pinged. And how's everybody doing? Also, as we wait a second to see about getting some people in, I just want to let everybody know that after this next couple of minutes, just before we start the elevation, I am going to pause the recording and then restart it so that Magda will have a clean recording of just her elevation so that she, it'll be in 2 parts. It should be seamless on Facebook and everything else, but it'll be one court recording and then her elevation as a separate, if everybody's cool with that. Like, you won't notice anything. Not at all. You'll just be like, I don't know, Fia clicked a bunch of buttons.
Well, it's because Fia's epic and thankfully kind enough to keep our kingdom running at this moment in tech world. Because I guarantee you, if you'd have left it to us, y'all be getting snail mail.
I need another magic trick, I guess. I don't know. How's it going? I know I cannot make a rock disappear, mostly because I just don't have a rock right now.
You could make a rock disappear just by throwing it in the background because your arms are disappearing.
I know.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm. And Fia's gone.
Hey, don't give away my magic tricks.
He's gone. It's back. Yeah.
Right? Thank you. Your Majesties, Her Excellency Amanda said that she can perform again for us if we would like to take a moment and have her sing again. That would be beautiful, Your Excellency.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Thank you for the honor. And I am always at your command. As I was listening to Sir Audie sing, it brought me back to those moments of the early days of the SCA when we all felt the joy of that dream. And I wish to perform for you a song that, if you're a part of this kingdom, you've heard me sing a million times, but it's one that brings me back to those very first events when everything was full of magic and wonder. Passing through the mountains on a summer's day, I saw a sight and stopped along the way. A group of people standing in a field, and in amongst them I could swear I saw a shield. I stopped and talked to someone in the strangest clothes. He wore a cloak and tights that he called hose, and in a jumble his words came to me about a group that he called the Society. Oh, welcome to the current Middle Ages. We're glad you came and hope that you can stay. Come share with us the joys of gentle dalliance within a dream that has not passed away. I met a person dressed in armor that went clink. He was a knight, I met a person dressed in armor that went clink. I was amazed, he'd made it link by link. He showed me that he wore a chain hand belt. He was a knight, he said. I asked him how it felt. I met another person in a satin dress. She said her name. I missed it, I confess. I swear that every word that woman said sounded like history. It echoed in my head. Oh, welcome to the current Middle Ages. We're glad you came and hope that you can stay. Come share with us the joys of gentle dalliance within a dream that has not passed away. I saw two people fight a battle armed with swords. I met a bard, he sang and played some chords. Then someone shouted in a voice quite loud, make way for the king, and everybody bowed. After that, my memories became a blur. I'd read it all, of that fact I was sure. And when I left that place, I cannot say, but I'll return, and when I do, I know I'll stay. Oh, welcome to the current Middle Ages. I'm glad you came and hope that you can stay. Come share with us the joys of gentle dalliance within a dream that has not passed away. Oh, welcome to the current Middle Ages. We're glad you came and hope that you can stay. Come share with us the joys of gentle dalliance within a dream that has not passed away.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Although, again, making the Queen cry is not nice.
Oh.
It's only because I love and miss your face so much.
Oh, we love and miss your face too, darling.
Do you want to show us your face, Your Majesty? There you
Working on it. It's hard.
It's all good. It's all good. Your Majesties, I do believe Seraphina Rose has joined us.
You found her.
We did find her. We sent the emissaries out. Their Majesties call before them, Seraphina Rose.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to court.
Thank you.
Hi, lovelies. It's my nap time too.
Right?
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's almost bedtime.
And
Right.
here we thought you might be stuck with the Fiber Arts Guild, where you have been seen often with your hands
One of
in
my favorites.
projects. Sewing and embroidering and creating all the beautiful things.
I don't know if you guys can even hear me. There we go. Hold still, baby. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Yep, we won't keep you very long, but we have heard great tales of your wonderful work, and as such, felt that that something was needed.
Ooh. Of what glories may a kingdom boast? A king can display the valor of his warriors on the field. A queen may show you the gracious courtesy of her subjects. But glory is clothed in beauty, and beauty comes from the hands and hearts of the people. We, Damon and Veronique, King and Queen of Artemisia, must praise the work of our valiant and expert servant, Seraphina. Her skill greatly enriches the splendor of our fair kingdom. For this, we give her our heartfelt thanks. Moreover, we do hereby induct her into our worthy order of the Golden Maple Leaf, that all our subjects may know her work is worthy of high praise. Done this 12th day of September, Anno Societatis 55, being the year 2020 in the Common Era. Damon Rex Artemisia, Veronique Regina.
We've been most pleased to see the work that you have been doing, and we're very excited to see what work you have to do going forward.
Thank you. I'm very touched.
Thank you.
It is.
Yeah.
For the newest member of the Order of the Golden Maple Leaf, Vivat!
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Majesties, I believe it is just about the time. It's the time. It is the time. And so, good populace, one moment. We're going to do this really, I don't even know. You only know because I'm saying it. Your Excellency Varga, you asked for the high sign. This is it. The RT to Artemisia, the guilds of these Griffin lands are ably led by those of the Order of the Laurel, who are recognized in bringing creativity and beauty to our society. Their Majesties at this time request the attention of all members of the Order of the Laurel in Artemisia and of the known world. At this time, their majesties grant the request for audience by Suzanne de la Ferte, mistress of the Arti Maggiore and a companion of the Laurel, and do invite her into their presence.
Your Majesties, these months past, I came and begged a boon of you. Signora Magdalena Lucia Ramberti, bound to me by apprenticeship, is ready to ascend to the station of guildmaster within the Art della Salta, the Guild of Silks and Luxury Goods. She has faithfully served.
Medallion.
You're fine.
She has faithfully served as an apprentice, and she is ready for the elevation to the rank of maestra. I've made my journey to your court for the culmination of these efforts.
We have sat in council with the representatives of the great guilds. Not only have the master artisans of our kingdom spoken on behalf of this lady, so too have countless family and friends among the known world raised their voices in agreement. Let those who would support her candidacy, sorry, words are hard, bear witness this day.
Aria, do you need to unmute?
No, it is time for the processional video.
Yeah.
Fia, would you like me to share that? Let me know if you're having trouble. I got it.
It is our duty and right to recognize greatness amongst our populace. With our word, it shall be done. Fiametta, please summon her ladyship.
Their Majesties summon Signora Magdalena Lucia Ramberti, journeywoman of the Arti della Setta, into their presence.
Ready. Okay, there we go. My good Miletia, as you have stood vigil and sought counsel, it is at this time we ask you if you are ready for the admittance as Master of the Guild and a member of the Order of the Laurel. That sure looks like the correct answer to me. So let us proceed.
Your Majesties, before you can continue, this journeywoman is still bound by contract to Maestra Suzanne. She cannot be so elevated until free from her bond.
Very well, Maestra Suzanne. We would ask you to release your apprentice so we may continue with the elevation.
Dai, fatti strada. Go on with your life.
I mean, that's a way to do it. So, life to be getting on with, Your Majesties. Now that good Magda is free from those super serious bonds of apprenticeship, the time has come for Magda to also be released as a foster to a member of the Order of the Laurel here in our kingdom. Her Excellency Varia would like to speak with Magda about their union.
Yes, Your Excellency Varia, if you would please speak about the long and illustrious time you had fostered her. And we have, oh, there you go.
The very long and illustrious time.
Thank
you for joining me at Harvest War so many years ago. Now give it back.
Varia, you got muted.
Who's on? Because we were. Okay.
Are we released?
Yeah.
All right. Is there a medallion?
There is, Your Majesties.
It should be a video. Don't worry, it might be her sharing the screen.
Complement the colors in Magda's planned elevation gown. The chain is made with pomegranate beads formed from the tears of Persephone and freshwater pearls and strung on the finest silk entwined with the tow hairs of the Doge of Venice. The medallion itself is done in intaglio su conciclieri, also known as scrimshaw, and is encircled with pearls. But alas, the merchant who was to provide the silk for the gown was beset by banditti, who you know are becoming ever more bold as this plague continues. Fortunately, this merchant's rival, by some remarkable good fortune, was able to procure beautiful silks, although not in the color of her choice. Therefore, a second medallion was created. This medallion, made of the finest silver, is strung upon a chain made of freshwater pearls and silver laurel leaves. Your Majesties.
Okay. Thank you, Suzanne. Those look absolutely lovely and divine and are absolutely worthy of this candidate. These medallions shall be virtually passed through the hands of the laurels so that they may imbue their essence and best wishes upon you.
Actually, don't unmute because I should be able to. Yeah, that way we don't.
It used again.
No?
Your Majesty, members of the Arti Maggiori, the Arti Mediani, and the Arti Minori wish to speak on behalf of their guilds regarding this lady.
Let it be so.
Speaking on behalf of the Arti di Lana, third in precedence of the guilds, is Her Excellency Juliana Atwater.
I am Mistress Juliana Atwater, representing the Arti della Lana, the guild overseeing wool production, which is third in precedence of the greater trade guilds of Florence. I am really excited to have worked with Magdalena, especially over the last 2 years when she stepped up as interim Kingdom Minister of Arts and Sciences. I was immediately impressed by her service, her willingness to throw in her enthusiasm before I actually saw her art. And when I did, I was completely blown away by the beauty of her works, her prowess and renown for her lace work. It's absolutely breathtaking. I am so happy to be able to be here and speak for her this day. Speaking from the Guild of the Arti di Lana, please continue to do your craft proud by using quality materials for the works of your hands. Magdalena will do her guild and the Order of the Laurel proud.
Speaking on behalf of the journeywomen of the Arti della Seta, fifth in precedence of the guilds, is Her Excellency Helena Baccardi.
Magdalena. Okay. Magdalena is a shining example of this guild, and I am ecstatic to see her up for Master Guildsman. She has helped me personally by encouraging me and giving me that extra little shove to display. Literally. I mean, I sat there at Kings Road and she's all, I'm going to display, I would like company. And I said, oh, I could bring my loom and talk to you when nobody else is. Next thing I know, they're like, here's your card. I'm not displaying. Well, apparently I was displaying. But that gave me the courage to go forth and display and learn how to do lace and eventually compete in my first competition, which was awesome. I want to speak so highly on how much she encourages me, which is something that I feel a guild's master should do for their journeymen. Thank you.
Speaking on behalf of the Guild Masters of Arti de la Seta, Her Excellency Bronwyn Morgan.
Bronwyn Morgan, and I will speak as a mistress of the Arte de la Seta, the weavers and merchants. Like myself, Magdalena started embroidering as a child. I was taught by my grandmother, and Magda as a student in a deaf school where embroidery was used to keep the girls' hands busy, so they would have to speak instead of sign. Although Magda is an accomplished embroiderer, it is not her passion. It is a chore. Lace making is her passion. I was at the uprising where she took her first reticella class, and I saw the fire and the passion for the art of lace making ignite. She was giddy in her excitement of this new art. She fell down a rabbit hole of reticella and naturally followed with punto and aria. Practice and passion led to a commission of an apron with a reticella band to be used as used by a local theater group. Then a reticella and punto and aria towel based on the pattern by Federico di Ciel has been a gift to her household and used in the elevation of several of her apprentice brothers and sisters. Soon her skill and her willingness to teach attracted the attention of the International Organization of Lace, where they asked her to speak in her conference this past year. She has continually improved upon her skill as a lace maker. She teaches anyone who is willing to take her class and will talk about her lace with anyone who will listen. Finding the fire in lace has allowed her to revisit surface embroidery. Though it will never be her true love, she has found joy in embroidery of all kinds again. The Guild requires a masterwork to be considered for a candidacy to elevation, and I say that she has created this masterwork in the reticella and punto and aria towel. I wholeheartedly support Magdalena's elevation as a maestra of the Arte de Seta and as a member of the Order of the Laurel. Thank you.
Speaking on behalf of the Arti de Valai e Palacia, seventh in precedence of the guilds is Sir Fedor Poryadnik.
Okay. Your Majesties, I am Sir Fedor Poryadnik, and I am today to speak about this candidate for the Guild of Furriers and Skinners. Among we who work with skin and toil in labors of leather, there are skills and philosophies that must be practiced before a final good might ever be produced. Namely, deftness of hand, endurance of will, foresight, and wisdom. Deftness of hand is the prowess by which one learns their craft. Without it, nuance and delicacy are beyond grasp, and a useful product is never produced. This candidate has worked to perfect her skills and gain renown in all things. Endurance or fortitude sees the craft from its humblest and most beastly beginnings till it is most polished and reformed in its final form. This candidate has demonstrated such fortitude freely, both in their own endeavors and in instructing others. Foresight is perhaps the most important. For it is with this foresight that we discern what is a worthy task to set our hand to, and which tasks will not meet our goals. It is with this foresight that humble weasels become ermine, sable, and mink, or squirrel takes on noble there. This candidate comports herself well and demonstrates her skills and abilities with others and is known worldwide. She demonstrates and applies these techniques and philosophies freely in everything she undertakes and everything she teaches. This candidate exemplifies the principles of our guild, and she will be a grand laurel.
Speaking on behalf of Arti di Leoni e Rigattieri, 12th in precedence of the guilds, is Her Excellency Beatrice di Andrade. That's you.
Buongiorno e buonasera. As I am here to be able to speak on behalf of the Guild of Clothiers and Tailors for my friend Magdalena. I have known her for almost 30 years. And I believe the first time that I actually met her, she showed up at an event and it was so hot, so very enticingly, horrifyingly, humidly hot. And she was dressed perfectly in garb of her own making. And she has made that clothing, and I mean clothing, for her husband, for her children, for her friends. And she has made our era of time graceful and charming without feeling stuffy and constrained. This is the mark of mastery. This lady is my friend, and she has served in a capacity of being a herald, of being a silent herald, of teaching, of making what we do in the society a better place. This lady is a fellow academic, and she has taken the time to make sure that the information that she provides is accurate and understandable. Again, this is a hallmark of mastery. And as a fellow practitioner of the social arts, for which I have come out of retirement just for this occasion, she has made the SCA a more joyful and peaceful place to be. And for this, I thank you. One more thing. Thank you.
Speaking on behalf of the Arti dei Vinatieri, 13th in precedence of the guilds, is Her Excellency Varya Goff.
I did not learn the sign. Since the first day we met at Harvest War, where you bravely partook in the brews of our kingdom and became a definite connoisseur, appreciator, a contributor thereof, where you wanted to continue these things to flow towards you. You have been a constant supporter of the arts. You have shown it in your appreciation. You have shown it in your own artistic endeavors. You have been nothing but kind to all the Artemisians you have met. And I appreciate knowing you, and I'm so glad you moved here. As a pelican, as a laurel, As a landed baroness, I wholly agree with you becoming a maestra of the guild.
Speaking on behalf of the Arti Corazi Espade, 19th in precedence of the guilds, is His Grace Sean Kirkpatrick Tarragon.
Your Majesties, members of the Order of the Laurel, assembled populace, it is my great honor to speak on behalf of the Guild of Armorers and Swordsmiths, on behalf of Her Ladyship Magdalena. You have heard much about her skill in her preferred endeavors. I wish to speak to you of her understanding, appreciation, and support of the skills and endeavors of others. She is not now, nor I suspect will she ever be, a master swordsmith or a master armorer. No, not so much. Not going to do that thing. I have had the great pleasure initially speaking to her in general terms of the arts and sciences. And then I had the great pleasure of working with her directly in a period that is not her primary profession. And I was so impressed with her willingness to learn about other things. We expect of our peers not only that they will teach the skills that they are proficient in, that they will increase their skills in those professions, but we expect that they will endeavor to learn more about the arts and sciences in general, and to have had the experience to speak with Magdalena about arts and sciences on more broader terms. I can tell you with great certainty that she has an interest in all of the arts, in all of the guilds. She is not some one-trick pony. She is not somebody that specializes in the one thing and will do none other. She will and has encouraged the arts and sciences abroad, whether they are within her specialty or not. And I've never heard her say an ill word about any artisan. And I am delighted to speak on her behalf and on behalf of the Guild of Armorers and Swordmasters. We highly recommend her for this elevation. Your Majesties, my great appreciation for allowing me to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you, everyone. We, Damon,
And we, Veronique,
know that you are a great and noble defender of Artemisia and the SCA. And even in the most trying times, you stand tall and proud. Having heard the words of the guilds, it hurts us to not be able to be there at this time. And you know that. We wish we could be there, but due to the safety of all, we are not. We ask Fiametta to call forth those members of the royal lineage that will stand in our stead.
Their Majesties, call upon their Excellencies, Yuri the Yak Slapper and Sumaya bint Suleiman, Count and Countess of the Kingdom of Artemisia, to represent the crown on this day, and with their permission, act as hand of the crown.
please.
Thank you, Your Excellencies, for your service this day and for helping us to make this wonderful day possible. Please bring forth the pitcher. With this act, we do not wash away, which is Magdalena. We cleanse your hands in preparation for the work ahead in your new station as Mastra in your guild. I'm waiting for her. Okay. The medallion is the outward symbol of your station. Wear it always with humility, for the burden it puts upon you as a peer of the realm. Okay, there's a sword, there's a medallion. We would hear your oath at this time. In hearing your oath, please place the medallion on her neck. Let this medallion, imbued with the love and support of the order, be an outward symbol of your new rank and station. With these swords, we dub thee once for courtesy, twice for honor, and thrice for prowess. Go ahead.
And name you Magdalena Lucia Ramberti, Maestra of the Order of the Laurel. As the medallion identifies you as a member of the Order of the Laurel, so too do other accoutrements of our station. Let the mantle and hat be brought forth to adorn this lady.
Sorry. You're great. Good people of Artemisia and the known world, it is our right, honor, and responsibility to present Maestra Magdalena Lucia Rametta, the newest member of the Order of the Laurel. Vivat!
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 That was one.
Vivat! Vivat! Vivat!
The great Griffin Majesties, Damon and Veronique realized that even in the time of plague, the roles of the guild master must be filled, and that there was one who was able to rise to that station. Thus do we invest Magdalena Lucia Ramberti to the Order of the Laurel, to have it to hold the same freely and fully, along with rights and responsibilities of a guild master, and present these letters patent. Per bend sinister, counter ermine, an ermine a compass rose or, and a pomegranate gules it slipped and leaved vert. Damon Rex, Veronique Regina.
Ready to show, here we go.
Your Majesties, before now sits the newest member of the Order of the Laurel, Maestra Magdalena.
Maestra, we are so proud of you, and we hope that you know how much we love and appreciate you. We look forward to the next time that we get to see you through Zoom, or most notably, the next time we get to see you in person.
Hugs, all the hugs.
All the hugs. Please enjoy the rest of your evening, and know that we are here for you if you need anything. We're sending all the virtual hugs that we can.
Make the queen cry.
Fiametta?
Yes, Your Majesties. I do believe, with your parting words, that is all the business you have, unless I am mistaken.
Nope. We're good.
All right. Glad you're good. With that,
Hey, try. Give me what I can.
Right? I appreciate the help, Majesty. Appreciate the help at all times. With that, good people of the known world and our good populace here in Artemisia, such a big day, performances, bardic galore, awards, and elevation. Could it get any better than this? I'm not sure, but don't forget, there is a bardic in about a half hour. As like we'll be doing magic tricks, make sure you swing on by. I believe there will be frivolity all around. At that point, then, Your Majesty, herein closes the court of their Majesties, Damon and Veronique. Long live the king.
Long live the king.
Queen.
Long live the queen.
Long live these sovereign lands of Artemisia. Vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat.
Vivat!
Vivat.
Vivat!
Ready to rock it.
Good job. I'm going to stop now.